Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and we're just going to do fan reactions to the Quinn Hughes trade, this massive monster of a deal in the way of we just lost our franchise player, and I want to hear from you. I was not going to go live. I have been in Victoria all day for my son's basketball tournament. The news broke. I tried to make a video, short, very quickly before my son's game. I was trying to process all this stuff. And so tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a video called Life After Hughes. And I want you to join me tomorrow morning. Then I'm going to do all the scenarios of what it's going to be like life after Hughes, okay? But tonight, we're going to be talking about Captain Quinn Hughes, okay? And just what you think. I just really want you to post in the comments what you think. And I understand there are a lot of mixed reviews to this massive trade. Now, I'll be transparent and honest with you, and I won't repeat a lot of what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know that I'm going to try not to do that. And I honestly was not going to go live tonight, but it's just too juicy not to do. But I want to hear from you. But I didn't see this Minnesota Wild. I didn't think they had enough to make this happen. And here we are, the Minnesota Wild pull off the monster trade, everyone. And so, as you can see, I've already removed my Quinn Hughes jersey off. I'm going to wear it for the next few videos because I guess it's going back on the wall, but this is my favorite one, the Pavel Bure. Can you see that well? I don't know if you can see that well. This is it. This is a sad day in the franchise, for sure. And the reaction is I know this is going to sound crazy, but the amount of text messages and Facebook messages and Instagram and X and YouTube comments, the amount is unbelievable that I've gotten, and it's really nice to hear from fans. But the amount of my followers and my friends and my family that are angry about this trade, it's about 95% that are angry, okay? So it's extremely frustrating. It's extremely frustrating for a lot of people, and I get it. So just post in the comments what you think. I want to hear from you. So I'm going to have lots of comments for tomorrow, but I do want to hear from you because this trade, I get that they like Marco Rossi, but I didn't know they liked him this much. I understand that we need a center, okay? Now, he's young. He's skilled. I get it. But Ogren and Boonham, I don't even know how to buy him. No, whatever. I don't even know how to say his name. That people, this is the thing. My friends, I sent, the moment I heard it, I was messaging. I probably sent out 40 messages, okay? Telling all my friends, trying to break the news, okay? And the amount of people said, who's that? Some people that I don't even know one player. Now, if you don't know Marco Rossi, I think that's one thing. But it does speak to the fan base that we're like, who? They don't know who we've got in return. Now, they these are all 3 first-round picks now, right? I think Rossi is, if memory serves me correctly. But if you look at this roster and so let's just share screen here. Let's go to Minnesota Wild. Okay. So right here, Rossi is injured. Oh, that's just beautiful news. Supposedly he's supposed to be coming back anyways. So he's the number 1 center in Minnesota. So I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I think fans would be more excited if we landed Boldy for sure. Okay. Let me just move it this way a little bit better. Maybe not. So it's obviously a little disappointing for sure, but the defenseman here is on the third line. Olgren is sitting here on the third line, third pairing, third line. And then you get arguably their number one center, maybe number two center. And that's three players. I mean, it's not just prospects, it's guys who are actually playing right now. So that's the good news, I think. Like this has to be the good news, right? That Rossi's injured, so he's not there, but this is where you got to be kind of thrilled, like where some of these other teams weren't offering this. And apparently the New Jersey Devils had a very strong offer, but it wasn't as good as this one. And it's just hard to believe that this deal couldn't have gotten matched. Like, what was New Jersey offering? And most Canuck fans are convinced that this is just going to be one of those. It's going to be that year and a half rental, and they're going to try to win the cup this year and next year, and they're going to try their best to sign them. But why would you stay in Minnesota if you can go play with your brothers? And so the Canucks tried to get the best offer they could get. That's exactly what they did there. Without trading to New Jersey. And I thought the best offer was going to come from the Detroit Red Wings. Apparently, they did not have anything close to what Minnesota gave up. So this is shocking. This is shocking news. This is a surprise. I'm having a hard time. Now, okay, going back to my friends, okay, because we're talking about fans react. I think I had 2 or 3 friends. They said, I'm so mad that I want to cry. And it's like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And then it's like, you know what? I get it. And I didn't shed a tear at all, but like, I get that you're that mad. That it's like, you don't know what to do with this emotion. And instead of breaking something, you might shed a tear. And it's like, what? Canucks fans crying about the Quinn Hughes trade? I'm like, I mean, granted, he's the best defenseman this franchise has ever seen. And it's not even close, everyone. Like that's how good he is. And he's in the conversation for the greatest Canucks talented player of all time. He's in the conversation with Bure and Linden and Luongo. And I mean, who would you put on there, right? Bertuzzi, Naslund. I mean, who's the best Canucks player of all time? I mean, those guys got to be in the conversation, and Quinn Hughes has to be there, right? And so I'm just sitting there and I'm just looking at him like, man, like, how are you reacting? And so I just want to get into yours. Now, just a reminder that I love doing Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. If you like that kind of content, please click the like and subscribe, everyone. But Quinn Hughes is gone. He's gone, and this is hard to handle. But we're going to talk about life after Quinn Hughes tomorrow morning. I think I'm going live 9:45 a.m. Just because that's worked. I got to go back to Victoria for my son's last game, and I'm looking forward to that. But man, this is crazy. Okay, so we got a bunch of people in here, lots of regulars. So let's just bring that last one up here. This is the trade. This is the trade, everyone. And I know a lot of you are going to like, RevTrev, what do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think tomorrow, but so make sure you don't miss out. Okay. Very first person here says, good riddance, Diva Quinn Hughes. Wow. I did not see that comment coming. Like, Diva? What was Diva Quinn Hughes? Why? Because he left? I mean, he got traded. So Gravely, holy cow. Yeah, tough day in Canuckland, Trev. It's just true. And then Hands, I love it. I love the commitment of the commit, right? They finally said it, rebuild. That's right. Jim Rutherford finally said the word rebuild. That's what he said. Yeah, it's a sad day, Roy, for a lot of us. Honestly, I just don't know if the return is good enough. Like, let's be real. Let's be real, okay? Let's be so real about this. What did the Canucks? So Safyar Shah just says, I pray is it Bynum becomes an elite defenseman because unless the first round pick turns out to be the top 5, that's the only high-end piece coming back for arguably the best player in Canuck history. I mean, that's a fair statement, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what else to say there. And like the big thank you, Quinn Hughes, going out to the team here. I wonder if I can see this well, if this can come up on the screen well, because I don't really like that being there. Let's do this one. Can you see this one better? There we go. These are the 3 guys we get back in a first round pick. I wonder how many people bought Hughes jerseys for others for Christmas. I know I would not have done that, but the good news is if we go to fan base, they might be already blowing out the jerseys. Let's go to fan base. Fan base. Let's see if they got Quinn Hughes jerseys on sale yet. Because they did that with JT Miller, right? It doesn't look like it. Hughes jerseys right here. You can still buy Quinn Hughes jerseys for $300. This is wild. I think they're all going to go on sale, guys. Like if you want a Quinn Hughes, it's going to be like $100, like $99. That's what they did. There's so many of them. Callum, just like THG, I'm gutted. Okay. I like that. Chelsea says Z is fantastic. I've seen him play for Minnesota in the playoffs. I watched him live this year. I don't know if I can remember even him like standing out. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. Nighthawk, yeah, you're right. He was not going to sign, or at least that's what we can conclude now. Quinn Hughes was not going to resign. That's why they had to move him. So I'm not saying we shouldn't have moved him. I just don't know if the return was good enough. Alvin was so smug when called out on his culture problem. He just deflected and accepted zero responsibility. Dude is clueless. I mean, this is the fans react to the Quinn Hughes trade. This is what you guys can tell me whatever you want. He won't sign in Minnesota either. I don't think he will, but I mean, why would he? But so got something before he walks for free. We would have traded him no matter what. So he's not walking for free with the Vancouver Canucks. Okay. So I get it where you're like, yeah. So booyum. Okay. Booyum. My apologies, AMC. Thank you. Next year, he's going to play for the playoffs, at least 2 playoffs with the Minnesota Wild, or maybe only 1. Tyler says, I give up on this team. Colorado is stacked with Canadiens. I think that's one of the challenges a lot of people have is like no Canadians come back on there. There is an American, an Austrian, and a Swede, which is shocking to hear. I don't see any problem. I like Hughes, but he indicated that he will not resign, so we need to keep him. Keep him until his contract expires. No, I mean, I'm with you, doctor. Yes, but we'll see. We'll see, right? Like the question isn't should we have traded Quinn Hughes. The question is what could we get in return, and this is what they deemed as the best return. Gravely says influx of new young players, 1 potential star defenseman in Bullion, a definite center, a former first needing a change and a first-round pick, but the cost Canucks fans. Were you keeping going on that one? He indicated he wouldn't resign because they have a culture problem. Yeah, I mean there is a culture problem in Vancouver. That is a fact. That's a great point. Here's something that could blow your mind though. What if Quinn Hughes just walks from Minnesota and signs back with Vancouver and just does that whole like, I'm the captain, I just made this franchise amazing. I know it's not going to happen, but why not dream, right? Why not dream? Quinn, please do that. That'd be awesome. Coots won't sign with the Canucks when he gets his first chance to escape. Do you think so? Why wouldn't he? Devils offering future considerations for Hughes. I think they offered more. They said it was a strong offer. So if Hughes doesn't extend, massive flop trade by Mini. I mean, that's what they're gambling. They're gambling, right? Roy says, hearing management knew Hughes was not going to resign in the summer sheds a different light on a few things that happened this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wild are going to win the cup this year. They don't care about what happens in 2 years. You know what? If they win the cup, you're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just about winning cups. 4 first-rounder with 3 playing at the time. If the trade isn't too shabby, culture change time needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Andrew says, strap the C on Woodsy. We're going to talk about that tomorrow for sure. Who's going to be the next captain? I've got some good ideas. Luongo is the best Canuck of all time. His stats prove it. I guess it's arguably there. I mean, the Twins could be in that conversation. Linden, Bure, Naslund, Bertuzzi, Luongo, McLean. I think Hughes is in the conversation. The most talented, it's got to be Bure or Hughes, right? To be fair, Red Wings, Kasper and Danielson are at best third-line centers. Rossi's offense is much better. I hope you're right. I actually think that Danielson and Kasper have potential to be better than Rossi. That's my opinion. But the Canucks obviously like him a lot. So maybe I'm wrong. Callum says, I can't pout nearly as well as Hughes can, but I'm pretty close right now. I know, it's frustrating. Tyler says, Demko's injuries is what tanked this team, this core. They were very, very close when pushing Edmonton to Game 7. I would even argue that Besser came close. Like if we would have had Besser in Game 7, maybe we would have won that game. Who knows? Doctor says Hughes is the best defenseman because we always draft garbage defensemen in the draft. That's fair, I guess you could say. Guy says, yes, the Demko injuries have been devastating, but the Canucks still didn't score enough goals to win. I agree. McDee's, how's it going? Good trade. Sad to lose Hughes, but he wasn't staying. Didn't think they would do a rebuild yet, but here we are. 132 people in here. This is awesome. Pro Street owner. He wasn't re-upping. Thanks, Quinn. See you later. Return best it could be. That's what we have to believe, right? That's what we have to believe. We have 4 centers now. We do. Oh, because I see what you're saying. So you're saying Pedersen, Hedel, Rossi, and Bluger? And who? I don't really know who you're saying there, Andrew. Jesse, it's been a minute. This trade is a little wild to begin with, but it's called business in hockey, even though we are all we all as fans don't like trades around the hockey leagues, but it still sucks losing Quinn Hughes no matter what player we could trade every hockey season. But this one is a huge deal for sure. It's massive. It's massive, man. Nobody good is going to re-up for this clown management and ownership. I think a lot of people think that. Rebuild must happen. Trade them all. I think it's the beginning of a lot of trades. Stoked and Quinn Soda, the state of hockey. I mean, how can you not be so pumped about this? Like, if you're a Minnesota Wild, you basically hit the jackpot. Like, how in the world did you guys pull this off? Roy says, I'd be more upset if Hughes stays in his first post-trade interview. Says in his first post-trade interview that he was shocked he was traded. If he really was not going to resign, then the Canucks had to trade him. Oh, man, could you imagine if he said that? I agree. They need to trade everyone now, dump them all, get a fresh start, get the rotten stink off this team. I'm with you. It's bad. Hughes jersey's going to be like fine wine. 15 from now, it'll be like seeing a legit Bure jersey. I agree. That's why I'm probably going to end up buying one. We got to give Sherwood the C to make sure we get another first-round pick when we trade him and Kane right afterwards. I love it, Callum. CC73 says at least the players coming back won't wreck the tank. Fair. Silver lining. It's done. And the current team moves on. Yeah, I guess so. I can't believe Frank Saravelli. Is that why, Vernon? Back to my Bure jersey now. Who's next? No superstar team. Oh, yeah. There's no superstars on this team anymore. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome if he came back and just said, surprise, I'm coming back. Franchise player gone. Yep. Oh, nothing as perfect as here. Membership, gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Clip Justice, you like the return. I'm going to I've got mixed feelings about it. I'm going to talk a lot about it tomorrow with the life after, but like my first initial reaction to the trade, in all honesty, is I just felt like it wasn't enough for a big name, elite, talented player. I know you're not going to get the Eric Lindros Hall back. Okay, that era is over. But to get the second best defenseman could be possibly an argument for the best defenseman in the entire NHL. And this is all you gave up. Now, I think the reason why this is all you gave up is because there's a good chance that he walks to New Jersey. So if he resigns in Minnesota, I think they just hit the jackpot, don't you think? Do you think Quinn Hughes decided to leave when they traded JT Miller? I think that's a possibility. You mean this JT Miller? This now replaced my Bure jersey when it went Hughes was here, now it's Bure, and now we got JT Miller over there. You know what? I've got so much about that. This comment right here that I've got so much to talk about. I can't talk about tonight. And Gravely got it. So Gravely, what's cool about the membership is right now you can in YouTube is you can use the emojis, and I gotta change them up now. During the chat, you can post them in there. But also, like today, I released a video early, and you got early access to it compared to everyone else. So that's another one. And then there's another option as well. Sometimes I do like video chats with people and stuff too. So there's all kinds of benefits for being a Kempner Canucks member. So Jack says, sucks we couldn't win with him. It's time to rebuild. Keep trading guys. EP40, Garland, Hronek, and Demko get draft picks. Could you imagine? Always kind of felt when Quinn was injured this year, the Canucks played better, more as a team. I mean, imagine if we played better without Quinn. That would be crazy. Johnny, again, everyone, this is just a show about what you think. This is not as much about what I think. This is what you think. So post in your comments what you think about Captain Quinn getting traded. So it had to be done. Better to rip off the Band-Aid now, Johnny says. Rod says Quinn is a UFA in July 2027. It's not like they had to move him immediately. I don't get the rush. Yeah, I don't get the rush. Me neither. Blake rolling dice. Blake rolling dice. Who's Blake? Like, isn't it? I mean, now we're in. It was December 12th when I started this stream. It's now December 13th. So, booyah. Okay, Angelo, you're right. We got something instead of nothing. That's fair. It's fair. Quinn is a UFA. Yeah, there's lots of time to go there. Thomas Lowe, good to see you. Just another horrible trade by a team that will never win a Stanley Cup. I'm still hoping. I mean, it's going to take a while, right? Jake is, I don't feel okay. I know. It just, that's why a lot of my friends, like, I just feel sick. I feel like I want to shed some tears. There were so many of my friends were angry. Family members angry. I've got some family members like, I don't think we got fleeced. I got lots of friends that are like, we've got fleeced. This is awful. And you know what I realize is I just don't like any trade the Canucks make. Like none of them. And some of them pan out, but rarely they don't. We just never get the return that I'm always hoping. Maybe I overvalue our team or something. So Green Sky, every time he's on the ice, the game is tilted. Fact. No one even bothers to challenge him. This does keep him to the outside, though. His shooting percentage is low this year, but Wild fans will see soon. You're going to love him. You're going to love him. I was shocked on my way to work. On my way to work, still in shock. Yeah, Patch Life, I'm with you, man. Time for Ratu jersey. Just got Hughes and Bure, maybe Coots. Like if I was gonna get a Canucks jersey today, first of all, I'd just get a Gino Ojek, the white Gino Ojek. Okay, that's what I would get. But if I had to get a current player, who would I get? I had a Pedersen jersey. I sold it. Garland, Besser, maybe Demko. Maybe go get a Rossi jersey now. I don't know. Coots might be a good idea. Yesterday I said Hughes is worth a first overall pick to me, which is 100% value on Puckpedia. Rossi, 9th. Okay. Booyum is 12th, 29 points. Okay. Yeah. So all those combined is 100 point. Okay. I remember, Steven, that you came in and talked to him about that. So Patch Life 1986. Welcome. Thanks for being a YouTube member. That is awesome. Awesome. Appreciate you. You're going to love it. When is 1.5 years ago? That's when Rutherford said. When is 1.5 years ago? That's when Rutherford said. I don't know. What do you mean? How close were Miller and Hughes? If they were cut from the same cloth, maybe they needed to get rid of both. Yeah, I think the negative narrative's gone too far. But here's the thing: when JT Miller comes back into town, he doesn't go out for dinner with Pettersson, he goes out for dinner with Hughes. So I think there's a connection there. I agree with you. As long as we finish bottom 5, I hope Quinn walks on Minnesota after next year and they end up with nada. I mean, that's very, very revengeful, malicious of you, Rod. But I think some Canuck fans share that. Ratu, Petey, Rossi, Kempf, I think that's awful. Still awful. I guess I would be more excited about Bluger. Maybe we trade Bluger too now. Carlson will be a star in a couple of years. Okay, get your own paper. Carlson. Who's what's Carlson have to do? I'm kind of confused. Jake, I so appreciate you and your videos as well. Just like Nothing is Perfect, the line change, Canucks Uncensored, Doodle Hockey, Canucks Clay. There's so many great people out there. Canucks Digest. Those guys are great. Make it 2 first-round picks and that package, and I could somewhat accept this. I thought we were going to get 2, or at least a first and a second. But I'll tell you now, I ain't happy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your video, honestly. So Petey, Rossi, Bluger, and Ratu. Okay. So yeah, Petey, Rossi, Bluey, Ratty. That's how you're going to say those things? Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for Bluger to get back, but we have no say. I agree, Rod. 4 first-round assets for 1.5 years. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Navorius, I'm going to miss Hughes, man. I was just expressing his disappointment. He was just expressing his disappointment after last night's loss to Buffalo, and in response, the management just throws him out of the team. Just terrible. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming, right? Cliff says, fun to watch Vancouver now. New blood? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Next game, guys, get this. The next game is against the New Jersey Devils at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday morning. I don't think those guys are going to be in our lineup, but maybe they will be. Besser, Garland, Hughes, Miller, all Americans, all re-signed. I know. Well, Hughes didn't resign. I guess he did. He did one resign with us. Do the players coming back want to play for the Aquaman? I'm not sure. Not sure any players in the current NHL want to. But I mean, you're getting paid millions, so just suck it up, right? He wanted out. You don't trade a player like Hughes just because. He could have left in free agency and left us with nothing, but he communicated with management and got traded out. Green, you're right. Greeno, you're right. I get it. That's why they did it. Jake says Connor Garland gets the C. That's who I want at least. May make a video on it at some point. That's great. I'll be watching. Bill Guerin, former Devils, flipped Hughes to Devils for Nemec and Bratt. I don't think they could get that, but we'll see. Send older players out the door. Number 40 especially. It's bold. That's bold, man. Hans says, I'm stoked that New Jersey fans will be harassing Minnesota's Twitter about Quinn Hughes free agency now instead of the Canucks. Good point. Peter says, my favorite Canuck of all time. I'm broken. So that you're talking about Hughes as your favorite. It's not actually a rebuild, retool. Zeev could be exciting. Rossi can bang in goals, great hands. I just hope the deal pans out, everyone. Verlander gets the C. My captain, oh captain. Kane will get the that's worth it. Keep Kane this year. He's great at tanking, Johnny says. Belander, highest IQ in the NHL. Highest IQ. Come on. I have the Bure jersey. It will never be replaced. Kenny, I'm with you. Yeah, see, this is what you can use these. You can't see it on this stream package, but if you're on YouTube right now, you can see these. You can use these right away if you're a member, a RevTrev member. It's going to be a Kawhi situation in Minnesota and an extra. Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair comparison. At least we got something for Hughes, better than nothing. I'm with you. I hope Garland gets to see. Okay. My 3 favorite players gone. I know. I feel your pain, Peter. Verhoff or Stenberg. I think there's Stenberg is literally tearing up the league, and they're talking about, but he's again another winger, right? So McKenna, Stenberg, and Verhoff is the defenseman. It's interesting. Early access, that's awesome. Yes, that's part of the RevTrev perk if you want to get that. Guys, if you want right now, you can go and become a RevTrev member, and then we do like member only streams, and then we do where's the other one here? So if you go on here and you click that join button that's in the middle, or I believe the community, you can go in and you can go and you can become a member. There's no pressure, but it would be great if you did, just because it really helps out my channel and support. I put a ton of time into this, and you know what I've learned? I've put in a ton of money. I put in a ton of money into this, getting the streams going, and the mic. The mic I got for free, but there's a number of expenses that I do just to pull this off. So no pressure, but it's just a fact. Where are the Canadian players? I know, Wayne. I know a lot of people are upset about that. Connor, the Gargoyle Garland, gets the C. Okay, there you go. And when you say Gargoyle, it's really awesome. But Jack says, I'm glad Quinn isn't on the Devils. I hate them. Okay, it's fair. See that now? Gravely's using it. I've got to get rid of the Hughes one now. If Hughes doesn't sign with the Minnesota Wild in the summer, the Wild will trade him soon after. Skyhawk, you're probably right. We Canucks need to get together and file a class action suit against Akalani for emotional damages. Oh man, I'd love Garland to get the C. That's cool. Hate Devils too. Cliff says. Jack says, I miss Quinn. I'll miss Quinn, but it had to be done. Time to rebuild. We really need to stop disrespecting Cale Makar. Oh yeah, because they keep saying that Boehm is similar. Verlander is a stud for sure. I like him a lot. Hughes is very unhappy and had to be moved. That's a fair statement, Kenny. Cliff says Patrick Alvin equals Mr. Vague. It's fair. Quinn Hughes is comparable to Scott Niedermayer. That's bold. EP40 next. Send this team to the graveyard. I like it. Let's get it. Quinn Hughes would be a comparable to what, Scott Niedermayer? Is that what you mean? Well, stud, yes. So right on the never liking any trade in the Canucks make, I felt sick with the JT Miller return as well, but Quinn is another level, and I'm shocked on just how bad this looks right now. That's fair, and this is the fans react video, Jake. So this is the good place to talk about it. I don't know. I don't like comparing them to people. I just like them to be themselves. So Kaprizov and Hughes on the same team. Love what Guerin is doing. Wish we had management like that, right? Official says Besser or Garland for the captaincy. I used to want a Garland jersey, but he's for sure gone too soon. I don't know if they're going to trade him. That's the one guy they may not trade. A lot of rebuild talk, so you'll have to retain and get a good haul, including a first for Petey. 100%. Depends what team wants him. Hold off on the jersey. We don't know who's next. I'm not buying any jersey till I see what they do. I mean, maybe a McKenna or a Stenberg might be next. If Quinn Hughes were to be comparable with Scott Niedermayer, then Tom Willander would be comparable with whom? I don't know. Be early to the club with a Bulliam jersey. Learn how to pronounce it first. I can't. I'm butchering it. I do apologize. I watched him live, but AMC says if this was a serious franchise, the next captain hasn't been drafted yet. Maybe Coots. Italian owners get their Rossi, break out the Vigno. I thought he was Austrian. This trade is just. Oh, hey, Ruben, good to see you, my friend. This trade is just the result of an organization that's been trying to rebuild on the fly for years. It all started when Linden wanted a full rebuild, and they pushed him out of Benning Splats. I think you're right. I think you're right. I hope he surprises us, Kenny. Besser can also get a first and a good prospect. No? You'd think? If we get a top 3 pick in the draft, it's all okay. I'm with you. I mean, if you really mean a rebuild, I know, man. I'm honestly cheering for Minnesota now until I cool off, because let's be honest, we want the Canucks to keep losing. Yeah, that's the case. Team tank, right? Quinn Hughes will get $18 million per year. If the Rusky gets 17, we'll see. We will see. What are the odds that the Canucks can change this season around? 0. I'll give it 15%. 2 more Europeans on the Canucks. 1 a Swede. What a surprise. Total Euro trash team now. That's what Martin says. Do you think Rossi, Pettersson 1-2 punch will work? I'm iffy about this. I'm not convinced at this stage, but Linus Karlsson. I mean, but he's going to be a center for us. That's who you're talking about before. Okay. Or are we going to trade him? I don't know. Why did we trade that first for Marcus Pettersson? Dude, that's what I was saying. And you know how many people came into my comments and were like losing their minds? It's ridiculous how much pushback I got when I'm like, I don't think Marcus Pettersson's worth the first round pick. Why do I hate every Canucks trade? Because they do stupid stuff like that. Mr. Bone says, this is a fair trade for Vancouver. I feel for the BC fans tonight, though. Man, I feel too. I feel for it too. Thanks for the comment. We need a heavy hitter. Hey, guys, if you guys could do, we needed a heavy hitter. That's why I thought we were going to trade with Detroit. Okay. I want to do this one. Ogren played with Lekermacki. I think they may reunite. They may reunite in the AHL. I think, why can't they reunite in the NHL? But I mean, I think you're saying you're going to develop together. And Jake says the video is up, by the way. Check it out. And I'm going to. Thanks for the coverage tonight. I can't sleep. Man, I should be in bed. Honestly, I should be in bed. You know how many comments I still? Oh my gosh, I have so many comments. This is the best video ever. You guys are amazing. It's 12:39 a.m. Pacific time. Some of you are in I don't know how many of you are in Eastern time, but I know some of you in Central time. It's 2:40 a.m. for you. Do you think the Canucks trade that 2026 first round pick? Not ours. I could see them trading the Wild one for sure. Hard to imagine EP40 become a captain after Quinn. Yeah, if that happens, we cannot give EP40 it, guys. Why did they pull the trigger so quick? That's a great question. They didn't even shop it. I think they shopped him. Teams were calling. It's not like they didn't do their homework, but Andrew says, I'm working Sunday morning. I hear ya. Quinn is miles beyond every player coming back. Minnie's first rounder will be 25-ish. Yeah, I know. This is the problem. Ripped. This is the problem. Hughes most likely told them he wasn't going to sign an extension. It sucks that he was traded, but thank God we got something for him. Vaz, you're right. Need another goalie? Get one, Jim R. Like what do you think? Like Jari from Pittsburgh? What a lateral move. You're talking Skinner. Like if there's an upgrade, it's a slight upgrade. And listen, Jari is not a healthy guy. But that's all they could get. Peter, I know, man. It's tough. It's tough. Wild won this trade. I would agree. If they can re-sign him, they really want it. But if they can't re-sign him, then I think the Canucks will possibly win this trade. Myers rage. Myers for captain. Flip the first for Byram and Tuck for Petey. Let's do it. As a Wild fan, you guys got a great player in Bulliam. Is it Booyum? Hey man, thanks for commenting, because I even though I was in Minnesota and watched the game live, I remember there's this one defenseman that stood out. I'm just wondering if it was him, because it was Faber and who's the other guy? Brodeen. Oh man, this craziness. I hope he turns out. I didn't hear. I think that we didn't get enough. I don't mind the return. I just don't love it. And part of me hates it just because we gave up one of the best players in our franchise history. The Canucks will have depth. I hope so. A lot of young players now, right? Tom Hogarth, boy. Look at the profile picture. Oh my goodness. Rossi never lived up to expectations. He had 60 points as a youngster. I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Minnesota fan here. Sorry for your loss, but I like all the players you got back, and William could be a stud. I mean, that's the hope. So maybe this is a great trade. It's better to make the trade now than let him walk. Yeah, I agree, and get nothing. It's disappointing that Quinn is gone. Neil, you're right. But what are you going to do better? We got what Canuck. But what are you going to do better? We got what Canucks, then nothing in 2 years. Yes, I agree. Imagine Rossi between Besser and Garland instead of Kampf. That's the case right there. Bure was better than Hughes. Truth. Yeah, Bure is my favorite player of all time. Did the Flyers have an offer on the table? I heard they were interested. I just don't know what it was. Some people have mentioned that Michkov was in that offer, but I don't know. Kempf is a Canucks legend, Russell. Yeah, Russell. Nothing is perfect, said it best. With Huggy, our toast had butter on one edge, and now we spread some of that butter around all the bread. Oh, guys, it's 1:45 a.m. Pacific time. Now the Canucks got more Eurosoft. I know. I know a lot of fans thought we got fleeced. Quinn Hughes would need to be traded with Demko before Demko's... Is it knee? I don't know. NRE? What's that? Canucks got smaller and softer. Fair take. Caleb Maholcha all the way. Coach, don't you mean Coach Maholcha all the way? Guerin can offer Quinn an 8-year deal from July end of August. It'll be hard to turn down 9 figures guaranteed if you just sign on the dotted line. An extension is still a strong possibility. I don't think it's a strong possibility. It doesn't matter if you can sign a 7 or an 8-year deal or a 6-year deal. You can just sign 2 deals. You can just sign 2 deals. You can sign 2 6-year deals if you want, like back to back, eventually. Quinn can just do whatever he wants. You should probably wash your mouth out with soap. Might as well include Demko and Hughes trade before Demko's new contract kicks in. Oh, Jake, you like that one, eh? Every single game, I'm going to comment on what trash Swedish players are. Every single game. Okay. I don't think he's that big. Let me just see. How do I get there? Okay, I'm going to go here. Hockey reference. I don't think he's that big, man. He is 6 foot, 183 pounds. He's not 200. He's not 200. I mean, where are you getting that from? Maybe I'm wrong on that. Just looking here. Spread in the butter. I think Garland and Rossi will drive teams crazy. Okay, I like that. When you put the C on, you get traded in Vancouver. Yep. Keep Kiefer Sherwood. How do you trade a Sherwood? He's a hockey stick. Exactly, Cliff. I'm starting to fade here, people. That we're at 53 minutes. I'm going to have to go to bed. I've got a big day tomorrow. There's a lot going on. I'm just going to highlight a couple more. 3 A's for the rest of the season. Rossi, Austrian. Sorry, that sounds Italian. Yep. Martin is upset. I want the Canucks to be more North American. I understand. I'm not saying you're wrong. What are the odds we get more than 1 pick in the top 5 this year? I would say slim. It was a protected first. No, it's not protected. We want Minnesota to start sucking. Pick is unprotected. Confirmed. Rossi is an Austrian. I knew that. I nailed that. Rossi is okay, but Boehm is a future stud. Okay. I hope you're right. I think these new players will surprise everyone. And again, Kiefer Sherwood for the center. We have the youngest team now for sure. I think the first for Pettersson was the owner trying to hold off on a rebuild. I agree. But I just don't think Marcus Pettersson's worth a first. Canucks got Hronek for a first. How was Marcus Pettersson worth as much as him? Exactly. Unplugged says, would you trade Cale Makar for this Minnesota package? No. Hughes is one of the best defensemen all time. I know. Zane, who gets sent down with the new additions? That's a good question. Let me look. Oh, they've moved him. Okay, the Canucks. Let's just bring this up. So, did they move? No, they haven't moved it yet. So let's get up here and put them in here. So the guys that get sent down right now. So Rossi's coming. So that means Drew Connor's going to go to the wing. This is the problem. We have so many awesome wingers with Höglander back, right? So that's a good question. So Baines is going to go down. I don't think you can let Sassen go Kempf. Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh man, that's a tough one. Who goes? DPD? I don't think they send Verlander down. To get Ogren in there, I mean, you might need to make another trade. That's tough. It's tough. That's a tough one. Well, they're going to figure it out. It's above my pay grade, apparently. If Quinn doesn't want to extend with Minnesota this summer, look out for them to connect with New Jersey on a sign and trade, recoup some assets. All the best to Z and Marco. Hope they're solid blocks. I hope so too. Man, I do tons of Canucks group therapy. Like, please hit the like and subscribe. By the way, everyone, I want to hit that this one, but I'm a Wild fan. I'm stoked. Okay, so I forgot to hit the promo. Give me 2 seconds. Oh man, I'm fading here. Jupiter says it's 12:43 for me right now. I'm right now down in Chemainus. Hey, I'm in Nanaimo, bro. I just literally drove through Chemainus twice today to go to Victoria. So that's hilarious. Gravely says it's 1:42 here, so you're only an hour ahead. Again, Booyum is how you say it. Booyum. Okay, Booyum. Okay. My apologies, everyone. Please forgive me. Booyah, the Hebrew hammer cometh. Okay. Wild is life 12. Hey, Kempner, from a Wild fan, I wish Rossi and Booyum and Ogren a good luck in Vancouver. You're going to love Quinn Hughes. I'm telling you, you're going to love Quinn Hughes. He's phenomenal. I hate that we got Rossi. He was the target when we had Hughes. At this point, we need all the futures. Hopefully, we flip Rossi for a 2026 first. Rutherford almost did the 15th. Ratu and Shilovs. I know. Yeah, that's the best profile picture for sure. That's hilarious. My bad. I forgot to put the fan in that comment. That's fine. It's fine. I read that no other offers were anywhere close to Minnesota's, which is a savage thing to release by the Canucks. I love it. Alvin and Rutherford did the most Canuck thing of all time. Toast and butter. Good morning from Germany. Hey, man, welcome. Hit the like and subscribe if you like this stuff. This is great. Hughes and Sherwood and Demko for Thompson, Tage Thompson and Tuck and a first-round pick, backup goaltender. Hughes is gone. You can't do that. He's been traded. I'm going to shut my eyes but still watching on this on my TV. Have a great night, everyone, or at least try. Oh my gosh. Okay, Canuck fans would have hope for Canadian players at least. Yes. Well, that's absolutely true. Canucks have a young decor now tank for 3 to 4 years and trade EP40. Besser, Garland, Hronek, Demko, Marcus Pettersson, DeBrusk. I know. Hughes gets to play in America. Happy camper. No, Caleb Maholtra, early projections have him 15 to 25. Okay, sorry, my apologies. I haven't done the research yet. Christoph, as a Flames fan, I understand the anger and sadness, but trust me, I wish my own team can do this type of deal with our top players. rebuilding as soon as the year sucks. Yeah, I know. I don't know why Calgary hasn't wanted to tank instead of what they're doing. As a Penguins fan, super stoked to see Skinner back. Skinner in black and gold. I think you should say they should be careful what you wish for, Rand. I mean, maybe he researches his career there. That would be awesome. American players are not loyal. What are you talking about? Garland, Besser, Demko, Hughes, they all resigned here, Peter. So I might sound salty, but I hope that the Wild missed the playoffs. That is salty. Hughes goes to New Jersey. I think that's possible. Canucks should be forced to play the rest of the season with clown noses to make them more slightly entertaining. Yes, he just turned 20. He'll fill out. Okay, that's fair. Booyam is Duncan Keith size. He has same kind of skill set potential. Well says, who cares what tomorrow? It's all about today. Yep. Why are they not trading Pettersson instead of Quinn? Because Pettersson has a no trade clause. Rossi is from Switzerland. Well, it says Austria, Switzerland. Good chat. Sherwood for captain. Okay. Just content to collect a check and to be a total doorknob. Okay. There are so many comments. Snap is in the building, the only Swede. Okay. Didn't Quinn Hughes literally just shoot some promos? I think he did. Peter, there's a lot of my friends that are just saying I'd like to hit this, shed some tears. German Canucks just subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think you're going to like my content, man. It's 4 a.m. in Philadelphia. Okay, I got to go. You've got to go. We all got to go to bed. Okay, we're up too late. Okay, my eyes are hurting. I need to go to bed. Like, honestly, they're sore. Turn off the lights before the eyelids slam shut. Okay, listen, everyone, listen. I'm going live tomorrow morning, 9:30, 9:45 Pacific time. I'm going to be talking about life after Quinn Hughes. Go check out that video tomorrow morning. If you don't get to it live, watch it after. It's going to be a good one. Okay, I need to go to bed. But Beer Baron is here, and I just want to say shout out to him. After seeing what we got for Hughes, you guys really think we're going to get anything for PD? We're stuck with him. I agree. Don't tell us to go to bed, Turt. Okay. You're a little testy tonight. I get it. Quinn Hughes has got traded. You're upset. I get it. When we wake up, it will be the post-Hughes era. Try to sleep well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Okay, I'm up early. Okay, sounds good. Everyone hang in there and be safe. You're getting tired too. Okay, I got to go to bed. I'm going to hit the outro video and have a good night, everyone. Appreciate you. Hit the like and subscribe. I don't know. Do we believe in blue still? Go Canucks go. Can the management turn this thing around? We'll find out. Talk to you soon.